I've got to go. Life is way too short. You should taste that.
I'm so fancy. You already know. Take me to Wonderland. Take me to Wonderland.
Hi guys, it's me, Malcolm. And guess what? I'm here at LA Comic Con. Man, isn't this awesome? You know, it's been 2 years since I've been here. Wait, here I go. Oh, that is a great song. Oh, let me take my gum out. Oh, this is nice.
I do have hand sanitizer.
Oh, the main stage. Oh, is it over? Look at these statues. Stanley, God rest his soul. Oh, we got the Transformers. Oh, look at this one. My God, I love the Mandalorian. Oh yeah. Speaking of cosplay, check it out. I got a blue sweater. I'm gonna head over to the main stage. Okay. Wonder if they're here already. Ooh, there's... Oh my God, look at this. A gluten of Darth Vader? Are you kidding me?
You have yours on? Yeah. Been doing it for 2 hours.
Huh?
We got a good shot.
Wait, James Duvall? Oh, I know this guy. He was in Independence Day and Gone in 60 Days. I had a little crush on him when I was little, but it was just a phase. Oh shoot.
When I read the script, I was like, oh, the script's at the bottom, they didn't have like that.
Well, I was expecting I was like an autograph sign. I thought they would. Who is this guy?
This is what the sheriffs are investigating. And he said it, even though he's still, well, let's just say,
Oh, I see.
no matter what the legal thing, he
Oh,
has to live with the fact
Bruce
that he's
Buck
breaking
said-
down crime. He has to live with the Went through her.
Okay. Let's move on, shall we? I'll come back. Okay.
Comic-Con! You guys having a good day so far? What a panel that was. We got more for you coming up right now. In fact, 20 years ago, we dropped into a small town of Smallville.
Oh, excuse me.
And got introduced to the likes of Clark Kent, Lex Luthor, Lionel Luthor, Supergirl, and a whole cast of characters. And it changed the landscape of comic book TV as we know it. And they are here today. Are you guys ready for the cast of Smallville? Oh yeah, all right. Well, let me introduce you guys first to your moderator. Ladies and gentlemen, he's the National Arts Entertainment Journalist Award winner for The Hollywood Reporter and Awards Focus. Please give a warm Comic-Con welcome to Byron Burton.
Los Angeles Comic-Con, welcome. I hope everybody's as excited as I am today to bring out this gorgeous and wonderfully talented group of people. Let's go ahead and roll audio. Everybody, the cast of Smallville, Laura Vandervoort, John Glover, Michael Rosenbaum, and Tom Welling. Everybody, let's give them a hand.
God, I love that theme song. It was the best.
Everybody smile for Mike.
We'll do it after.
What are you going to do, Mike?
First question. Whatever we want.
Yes.
How many people know you're alive?
Where's Craig from Krypton site?
There was
Where are
Craig. Craig, Krypton site? Where is he? He wrote
I know
about us for
he's here.
years on Smallville. Where is he, Craig?
He's here.
Give me a shout out to Craig,
Wherever you
Krypton
are, I
site.
can't see you. Hi guys.
There he is over there.
Craig! What's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Thanks for all your years of writing about Smallville and supporting us. Appreciate it.
He should be up here.
Yeah. He knows everything.
We'll let him lay in the floor here. Spread eagle. So when Alan Miles talked about the show, they said it was really a story of two families. We have a father and son and two cousins on stage here. And I want to know what that meant for you in terms of your performances in these roles and also off screen as you guys got to bond over the years.
It was amazing. Fantastic.
Terrific.
Incredible.
Go ahead, John.
In a nutshell.
Well, I will say this, that the Luthor family, especially Dad, definitely came out of the gates really strong. And when John started playing Lionel, I remember the writers and the creators being like, "Oh, wait a second, let's pull this out even further." And you just nailed it out of the park. So we got to see a lot more of you, which is great.
Yeah, thanks.
I was really intimidated by John Glover when I first worked with him in the pilot. I thought you didn't like me.
I didn't.
Well, there you have it. I knew it. I knew it.
But I've grown to love you, son.
Yes.
And welcome to the Luthor family
Reunion!
therapy session.
It is. It's a therapy session.
Michael, do you have anxiety?
No.
Yeah, right now. Right now I have anxiety. Who gets anxiety? Raise your hand. Come on.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly. What are we doing at a Comic-Con, man? This is the most anxiety you can get. Oh, well, I appreciate that. I'm here to see you too. I love you.
I love you all. It's great. Yeah, we're excited. But it was fantastic working with John. It gave another, what do you call
Dimension.
it? Dimension to Smallville. It was
Depth.
Depth. You had the loving
Character.
family, the Kent family, and you had the dark family, and you're like, what would have happened if Mr. Kent was my father?
Conflict?
Conflict. Things would have been different. I would have been good. If Clark didn't lie to me, I would have been good.
never give anxiety.
Yeah, well. Byron, what's your next question?
Wait, John was going to say something.
I was just saying that the two of them are like George and Gracie. You're too young, right?
I remember George and Gracie. Hi, Gracie.
Sir, I just want you to know that you have the cap on your lens. It looks. No, you don't.
If everybody could look at the sign language guy for just a second, I'm going to show you something very fun.
No.
Diarrhea. Diarrhea, explosive. Diarrhea. Thank you. Give it up for my man over
You
here.
got a good sense of humor.
So, from a craft perspective, we've all seen productions, whether they're independent to big budget things, where an actor just doesn't grab the character. They don't link up. And what was so magical about all of you is you came to embody these roles really well. And from a process standpoint, I'd love to hear about some things that made that important. I'd like to start with Michael, because he has a great story about one time he tried to just wear some tennis shoes as Lex.
Yeah, it's amazing. I love you! I feel like Rocky. Remember Rocky's line, I love you, Stu! Adrian! I just want to say one thing to my wife! Sorry. But, I was nervous about playing the role. I'm kind of a goofball, and when I got the role, they shaved my head immediately. I put on a suit. I never wear a suit. Look at me. Bruce Campbell was just making fun of my outfit. He's like, you don't dress up for your fans? But I remember wearing tennis shoes one time because I wanted to be comfortable on set, and I could not play Lex. I just couldn't take it serious. I couldn't get into the character because I had tennis shoes on. So it was just a tough character to play, to deliver those lines, to shave your head every day. But in working with these guys, though, it made it a lot easier. And
Well, you sure made it look easy.
Well, thanks, Tom.
You sort of became Lex around. And I used to get really mad at him because he was effing around on the set and stuff. But finally, I realized that he was doing that on purpose because that was what Lex did to Daddy. So I realized his genius.
I was trying to annoy you.
And it worked.
And it worked.
Yeah, it did. That's why it was real.
Yeah, you were a great teacher, though. Do you remember the one time we're doing a scene in the season finale of season 1 or 2, and there's like a tornado, and there's things flying around, and I'm getting really upset, and I start walking around the mansion, and I throw books off the shelf, but I can't get my lines out, and I'm like, shit.
There are children here.
Shite. And he stopped me. I said, I need a few minutes. And he stopped me and he came over and says, Michael, are you listening to what I'm saying? And I said, no, I'm not. And he goes, well, just try to listen. And I listened, and the next take was perfect. Because you had a good coach here. Sometimes you just forget the little things. So thank you, John Glover.
And I don't remember.
Well, I'll follow up real quick. Michael was a great teacher for me as well, including the whole cast. And we did a take, and Clark ran into Lex's library, always just somehow bypass security. Came in, and I said all this stuff to Lex, probably about Lana and where she is. And I get right in his face, and I finish what I'm saying, and he goes, do that again. I go, what? And he goes, just do that again. That didn't sound good. Do it again. So I said it all again, and I cut. Great, moving on. Because we worked together enough that he was just like, you can do better than that. So, and you need that from a good working partner.
And he would do that for me too. I think we did that, it was great. Laura?
I was in your first episode. I remember you on the.
You always talk about this story.
And she,
Oh, God.
and Clark was trying to tell her how he did that, and then she started doing that. Changed it totally. She got right away. It was very sensual. I would say sexual, but I know that they're children.
I think you're referring to when I was on the table.
I think that was for you, wasn't it?
No, it was Tom.
Oh, Tom.
Yes.
Don't you love Tom?
Love Tom.
Don't you love Laura? Let's hear it for Laura.
We love you, baby.
What?
Did you just say I love your children? What? Oh, you love Tom's children? Oh, cool.
So Laura, this next question is for you. You're coming onto a show that is very popular, but you also have, you know, it's a 20-plus episode season, so you're literally jumping into a marathon. What helped you find your rhythm on the show, and what is one thing looking back on that season of your introduction that you really are proud of?
So Tom just said 22. Was it 22? 22. So I joined season 7. It was already a huge show. I was already a fan. I was terrified. I was convinced I was going to get fired. So I did everything. Wait, what? Michael was very nice to me. My first time there, but it was terrifying joining a cast that had been together for so long, and I felt like the new kid in school, and like who was gonna like me, who was gonna hang out with me. But everyone was lovely, and it took me a while to kind of get into the flow of Kara Kent, and I wanted to make the fans happy. It was the first time they were seeing that character on TV. She had only been in the movie in 1984, so there was a lot of pressure, like it was for everybody, but yeah. It took me a while to relax into it, but I didn't get fired, guys. Thanks, finally. I love you too.
Let's cue up a walk down memory lane, the 2 photos that we sit in. These are some great moments here from the show. Our AV team, can we cue up the side by side? Rosenbaum, do you remember taking this shot?
I do remember taking that shot. That was really fun. We were comparing chests. Tom had a bigger chest than I did, but I worked very hard.
Yes, you did. You still got a little bit of roll around the middle, though.
I do. I got to. I'm almost 50. It happens.
I'm 77.
Wow, you look good. You look good for 77.
Yeah, thank you, Michael.
Yeah, I mean, you look damn good.
I wish we could say the same about you, Michael.
Oh, smart ass.
There's some really interesting challenges to your characters in general, but I want to highlight a few moments when it really gave you guys an opportunity to stretch. John, starting with that scene with your head shave we just saw. Talk about going in there and getting the locks cut off.
Whose idea was that, by the way?
That was my idea. Yeah, I went to Miles was the English one who went to the he was hopped on the hair trailer. I said, I knew you were going to put me in jail, and if you film it, I'll shave my hair. I'm willing to shave my hair. And he sort of jumped up and down. He hit the ceiling of the trailer. He was jumping up and down so much. I think he liked the idea.
I think he liked it, yeah.
And I also suggested that you kill me at the end, really to push you over the edge. And then you pushed me over the edge.
I pushed you over the edge, and yes, that was a highlight.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, pushed you over the edge, didn't it?
You did.
Yeah.
Push Lex over the edge. That was the turning point when he pushed you out the window. That was it.
He killed his father, friends. He killed his father.
You killed my mother.
And John, woo! No,
You really didn't he kill my mother, or did he kill her? Or had her killed or something?
You know,
Your grandparents were killed by John. You killed your parents, John, for rent money.
But I got killed. So how could I have killed him if I'm already dead?
When you were younger.
Did I have a twin brother or something?
When you were younger, you killed him.
That's an easy way out. An easy way out. You know, Laura started on season 7. They killed me on season 7. And you know how I found out? By a driver. Yeah.
Hey, John, looks like you're gonna die tonight.
Yeah.
The producers didn't tell you in advance?
No. He found out that they do these drives where they go look at locations and everything, and they were talking about it in front of, because the guy was driving, and they were talking about me being killed. And so the driver just comes and said, "What do you feel about that, John?" So I didn't know.
He just let you out. All right, here it is, a big apartment building.
I knew I was dead, but that made me work even harder.
We really did have such a great crew. Our number one A camera operator, JD, he was so awesome. I did this scene with Kristen where Clark and Lana like break up, and it was like the second take, and it's like cut, and we're kind of okay, we regroup, and I look over, and the camera operator's like, "Genie, you all right?" He goes, "Did you break it up?" And I'm like, "You don't read the scripts?" Which is a stupid idea. Why was the camera operator have to read the script? He goes, "No, but I mean, like, are you gonna get back together?" And I was like, "I don't know." But he had to like compose himself. He was such a beautiful man.
He was. I loved it.
He's still alive. I mean, but
Yeah.
So Tom, you really got a lot of praise, and deservedly so, when you portrayed Lionel in Transference. Can you talk about picking up those little ticks on the tape and what you wanted to bring to that episode?
Well, it was fun because, Clark doesn't, do much. He kind of stands there a lot of the time. There's not a lot of mannerisms or things he does.
You don't need to do anything.
And John is so fluid and he's so interesting and there's movements, and I kind of realized that if I could capture 2 or 3 things that he does, that when we switch bodies, I could establish those things right away so that the audience goes, "Oh, I recognize that." Plus, there's like such a confidence and elegance that he has. I had to really dig deep for that. But that was my favorite episode because I got to do so much and it was so interesting.
And I, on the other hand, because I started seeing these little things that I did that he was doing, and I thought, oh my God, he knows how to play me. And Tom, because of just who he is and what he looks like and everything, didn't really have to do anything for everybody to look at him all the time. So I don't have that going for me. So I had no mannerisms. And I was very uncomfortable. I was very jealous of you because you had me and I didn't know how to have you.
Oh.
I didn't mean it that way. There are children here today. It's too soon.
It's too late.
Michael, when you got dumped by the bride and left on the island, that had to be some difficult acting because you're mostly alone, and the deserted island.
He didn't come in for 4 years. That was.
What happened?
I was on an island, and
When were you on the island? What
season
island?
3 or 4, season 3.
All sunburned.
And I go crazy. I was on an island fighting myself, right? And I just, you guys remember that? And I was going insane. They just wanted me to go crazy, and I did that.
Was that? Didn't you have a story about somebody breaking into your car around that time, like in the character?
Yeah.
Like, that was a great time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Paranoia.
I had a van, and I was across my apartment building. I wake up to the alarm going off, and it's season 3, so I'm going crazy. My character's going crazy. It's just intense, and my alarm goes off at like 5:30 in the morning, and I run out there with this, what do you call it, for like you hang laundry on, like a clothes hanger, like a big wooden beam. And I went out there, and this guy was in my effing van. He broke in my van. I was like, "Get out of my van! I'm gonna kill you!" And I was swinging this thing, and my buddy was with me because he was crashing there with his girlfriend. And he goes, "Dude, don't hit him, man! Don't hit him! He broke into my van, man!" And I'm just sitting there like, yeah. And the cops ended up coming, and they said, "Did you see him break into your van, sir?" I go, "No, but he was in my effing van. He obviously, did you see him break into your van, sir?" I go, "No. Yeah, I saw him. I saw him break into," and then they arrested him.
There's so many great stories like that coming up tonight. I don't know if you guys have been monitoring your Instagram feeds with all the posts, but there's a special thing Tom and Mike do called Smallville Nights. It's available online. You can buy it here at multiple vendor locations throughout the building.
I
Tom and
highly
Michael,
recommend you do not bring your children. And if you do,
Yes.
that's on you.
That's on you. It's a lot of fun.
I came once. They mean it. Don't bring your children. That's a little raunchy.
Find somebody, a cosplay guy or a stormtrooper to watch your kids. I'm sure they're very reliable people. But yeah, the kids, it's not good. Unless they're really small, they don't understand.
can we pop up the last photo? The legacy of Smallville is so wonderful and so meaningful to so many fans. We have an artist that has done a special Smallville LACC print here. You've got the Fortress of Solitude, the Kent Farm, and the Daily Planet. There are going to be some at Legion M. There's going to be some over there at H52 at the booth. We're going to have the cast get some of these as gifts. And if you haven't read the Hollywood Reporter's retrospective, all these folks and more, Annette, John Schneider, the creators, they all contributed. It's a beautiful read. It's a beautiful cast we have here, and they're so glad to spend their Saturday and Sunday with you. Thank you guys for coming out here. We're going to keep the schedule.
You guys, thank you. Thank you, Rob.
Thanks so much. Smallville forever.
Okay, guys, that was so fun to see the cast of Smallville. I always did love that show. So when I binge watched it, I mean, I didn't watch it when it was on the WB and the CW, but I did collect it, did check them out on DVDs and binge watch everything from season 5 to season 10, because those seasons is where the action is for the show. Okay, I'm gonna head over to the autograph section to see my boy Jason David Frank. Okay, so I'll pause this and resume the whole thing. So guys, I'm here at the autograph line, and guess who's here? Yep, it's David Yauch, the Blue Ranger himself. Usually at first, I was about to come here first, but unfortunately, the line was closed, but not anymore, I see. Oh, we even got Benedict Wong right next to him.
Just a young gun with a quick fuse. I was uptight, wanna let loose.
What are the odds that his last name is Wong? Oh. Oh, there's Kevin Conroy. Oh, boy. The boy. Wait. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, autographs. Okay, that's... Okay, pass. But still... Oh, my bad. Nice pictures, though. You sure living up places.
Are you getting autographs or anything like that?
Oh no, just looking.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need you out this area.
Hey guys, I just realized I had my handphone plugged on the whole time. Oh, I forgot to take it off. But if you all didn't hear me, I said that David Yauch is here, the Blue Ranger. You know, I met him before 3 years ago. Oh, he was amazing. Oh. Oh, look, check this out. There's Tom Weldington. I mean, Tom Welding. I'm so relieved this line is short, but it is kind of slow. But I don't mind. Oh, those are great. Those are great costumes. So guys, I got good news. I finally met Jason David Frank. I got his autograph and everything. I even got a good selfie. So since that is over with, I think it's best I could go see the cast of the Arrowverse. But who should I go with first? I know that Katrina Law is not here, but we got Katie Cassidy. You might know her as Black Canary and Black Siren.
That's my girl. That's my girl. That's my girl.
And we got Neil McDonough, who plays Damien Dark.
Ain't no sleep when the wicked play. All we do is get laid.
No, let's go to Damien Dark. No, since he's free and no one's here.
Hi. What can I do for you?
I was thinking about he has one.
Yeah. Did you want to do it something?
Then I left and I heard them and I was like,
Good? Okay.
Yeah. In that moment, my head became unclear, and I didn't. It was a little too late this afternoon.
Oh, she is free. I wonder how much. How about now? Well, guys, I think it's best I could pick. I'll pick Kathy, because I love her in DC's Legends of Tomorrow, who plays White Canary.
Who got the power?
And I do admire her spirit. I didn't know, she was always my favorite character in Legends. I mean, I really do admire her. Huh? Oh, not that I know of. No. Bye, Katie. Oh, there she goes. So much for that. Well, since they're leaving, I think it's this. Looks like I definitely picked a good line. How much is for cake? Oh, so it was an accident. Boy, that was creepy. I think that was Siren Head. Okay, you guys, I'm outside right now, so I think it's time to say goodbye to LA. Goodbye, LA Comic Con. I'll miss you. I'll see you next year. I was thinking about coming back tomorrow, but I think I got enough. I think I got enough anyway. I had enough fun. Besides, this is only just the beginning. Next week, I'm planning to go to the Anime Pasadena, to see some amazing voice actors who did so many characters. In fact, get this, they're also having a Ranger Legacy where we get to see lots of Power Ranger actors. It'll be just like Power Morphicon. Okay, you guys, I guess that's it. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and be sure you all stay safe and stay healthy. Later.